Most compact motorhomes feel predictable, until you see this one. At first glance, the Hyundai Porest looks ordinary, but once you're parked, the entire interior begins to transform, revealing features you'd expect from something twice its size. Today, we're breaking down how the Porest uses a shifting lounge, a slide-out rear bedroom, a modular wet bathroom, and genuinely smart storage to stretch every inch of its compact footprint, far beyond what you'd expect from its size. The Porest stays deliberately small, and that's the point. You can take it through narrow village roads and busy city streets without feeling like you're wrestling a massive coach-built RV. The high roof body gives you full standing height inside, while still fitting into many standard car parks and fuel stations. Once you're parked, a side awning can extend outward, turning the space next to the vehicle into a shaded living or dining area instead of wasted asphalt. Inside, the main lounge is designed to multitask. Travel, work, evening downtime. One footprint handles all of it. The second-row passenger seats don't just sit idle, they slide and fold into a sofa-like arrangement when you're parked, so the travel seats become part of the living room instead of dead space. The central table adjusts or drops down, working as both a dining surface and part of a larger lounge or sleeper layout. Just inside the entry door, a central control panel manages lighting, heating, and key electrical systems. From here, you can check battery levels, monitor fresh and wastewater, and adjust interior temperature without hunting for separate switches. Multi-zone lighting lets you keep the kitchen bright while dimming the lounge, or switch to softer night lighting so the cabin stays usable without feeling harsh. The kitchen is small but laid out like a real home setup. A fixed sink and worktop make prep straightforward instead of juggling bowls and cutting boards on any surface you can find. Locking drawers and cabinets keep everything secure on the move. A tall fridge and built-in microwave are integrated into the side unit, so cold storage and quick heating are always on hand without extra plug-in appliances. Ventilation above the cooking area helps clear steam and smells, so the main living space stays comfortable after cooking. Most compact RVs give you a tiny cupboard and call it a bathroom. The Porest squeezes in a proper wet room instead. You get a combined shower space, a fold-out basin, and a mirror, all in one compact module that makes full use of the available height. The integrated toilet means you're independent of campsite facilities, whether you're traveling late, parking remotely, or staying off-grid. Sleeping areas are spread across the cabin instead of relying on one fixed bed. Above the cab, a ceiling-mounted smart bed lowers to create a dedicated front berth for 2 adults, turning unused overhead space into a proper sleeping zone. During the day, it can sit up out of the way and double as storage for bedding, keeping quilts and pillows off the seats. The central lounge converts into another sleeping surface for guests or for families who want separate sleep schedules. At the back, you find the signature feature, the slide-out smart room. Once the vehicle is safely parked, the rear module can extend outward by around 80 centimeters, widening the bedroom into a space that feels less like a narrow corridor and more like a compact apartment room you can actually move around in. The main bed sits across this extension, gaining width and a more relaxed feel compared with many truck-based campers. Overhead lockers and side shelves keep clothing and smaller items organized so the bed area doesn't become cluttered. Storage is built into nearly every zone. A rear underfloor cargo area handles bulky gear, chairs, outdoor equipment, and the muddy stuff you don't want inside. Wide access doors make it easier to load and unload without having to empty half the living space first. Inside, overhead lockers and side cabinets take care of clothing and daily items without blocking walkways, and smaller cubbies around the lounge keep chargers, books, and travel essentials from rolling around on tables. Additional exterior compartments give quick access from outside, so you don't have to step in and out constantly just to grab tools or hoses. On the road, the Porest rides on a Hyundai Porter II truck-based chassis with a diesel engine and automatic transmission, so it feels closer to driving a light commercial vehicle than a touring bus. Power is sent to the rear wheels, helping the chassis cope more predictably with the extra weight of the camper body and loaded storage. Extended mirrors, a high seating position, and a large front glass area improve visibility around the wider body, making lane changes and tight maneuvers more controlled. Taken together, the Hyundai Porest is compact on the outside but unexpectedly adaptable on the inside. It's aimed at people who want the footprint of a small truck but the flexibility of a much larger motorhome without filling the layout with gimmicks. Which feature stood out most to you, and could you see yourself traveling in a layout like this? Like, share, comment, and subscribe for more motorhome and campervan reviews. You've been watching CarHub, your trusted guide to the world of motorhomes and campervans.